This time will be solo flawless in Warlord Ruin with Eunoia, Warlock, with Dragon Breath, Earthlight Apex, and Mint Retrograde for DPS. We're speaking more about the build in detail at the end, but for now this is what I'm using, this is what I'm rocking. Icarus Dash, initially Helion, Mercy, Empyrean, Ashes, and Searing with Song of Flame. So diving into Warlord Ruin, let me claim this first, and see in the War tab, EDZ at the right side here. Alright, switching to a sword.
Guardian, good running tactical for you again. This is where the Dark Ether Trail went cold. Oh, Petra's calling. I'll patch her into the feed. Petra, did you lose some scorn on Earth?
Not exactly. Ruben tells us an Ahamkara claims territory in this region.
I've patrolled this range dozens of times. I didn't notice a dragon.
They have a history of eluding me, but we'll get to the bottom of this. A minion of the Ahamkara here, I guess. Approach with caution.
My fingers are sweaty. This will be very close. I cannot get it. It's fine, I don't have my song anyway. 5.
That I just got a spike of weird taken energy.
That was a chimera. It must be the Ahamkara's avatar.
Did not know that fucking piece of tissue was solid. I wouldn't try those jumps without a lightweight. Don't think I will make it. Alright, so this will be a 3-phase, but very comfortable 3-phase. If I get a debuff, this would be 100% a 2-phase. Just like the first encounter of Lone King. That was close. Killing these for chances to get special on the final pillar. That'll be very nice. I have special here. This is bad. I did not expect to run onto special this fast. But just taking cover as if this was like PvP or something. That was good damage. I don't know why I'm stressing. It's going to be 3Ks anyway. I don't have the extra sauce. That is a debuff and unravel. So just take it easy and we'll have it. Can't move. Should look the special there. Wanted the special. What a loser. This is not possible. This is single-handedly like the worst thing I hate about the dungeon. I shot the other guy with Dragon Breath, knowing the first guy was not going to drop the pod. I knew it, because I felt it. Seconds on Herion. Not quite. It's very good damage though. This is possible. Now he like insta pops when I just need one. That's crazy. Only need one. And some special. I don't think I need special, but sure. Bro, just imagine, bro, I scroll wheel and it goes backwards instead of forward. That is crazy. Trying to get this done over with. Yeah, the ignitions with Eunoia are very satisfying. What's hitting me? The trick about this jumping puzzle right here is like, if you care about dying, you die. If you don't care, you cannot die. So in order to live in that jumping part, you have to like not care so much. If you care, you'll fall off. I cannot explain it. Crazy. What am I missing? Alright, moving up for the final boss fight. What do we have here? The same boss. Piss off. Alright, back to full special. These guys died to Ionia? That's crazy. He's too close. No, he died. Good damage. This is just 2 floors. Back to full special. Awesome. Can't slide. He's doing the thing. Stop. I gotta be faster. It's like literally one. Stay there. Nice. That's what you get from doing this way too many times. Oh, I need this. I need this with slice. No. What's the other one? Nope, it's not slice. Sad. Alright, so this is basically for your full solo flawless Warlord to win on a solar Warlock once more, this time using Eunoia. So this exotic Helion projectile deal increased damage, further travel, eventually fractured into scorching shrapnel. So this will enhance your Helion. That makes so we use Helion here on our subclass. So for the other aspect, we have Icarus Dash for movement. So for the fragments, to explain this real quick, we have Ember of Ashes to further enhance the Helion, so it scorches even more, allow ignitions to happen more often. For the other stuff, to explain this very easily, it starts from Ember of Searing, defeating scorched targets, give you melee energy, and create a fire sprite. So we can scorch stuff from Helion, Seals of Fire, Song of Flame, and Incandescent on our SMG. Whenever we defeat scorched targets, we get melee energy and we get fire sprite. Picking fire sprite with Ember of Mercy equipped will give us restoration. Further solar kills with Ember of Empyrean will reset and extend the restoration timer. So we can get restoration going by picking a fire sprite that we make with Ember of Searing or by throwing a healing grenade. Further solar kills will extend the duration, which is very nice. Keep in mind we can also make fire sprites with Dragon Breath. And we don't have the Radiant fragment here, but we can get Radiant from Fever and Chill by doing crit shots with Eartide Apex. We can extend the duration of Radiant with Ember of Empyrean. So once we get Radiant to proc, we can extend the duration with kills, not crits, which is very nice. We're running Phoenix Life for the shorter cooldown, and so we can spam it. We get overshields because we are rocking above 100 class. Here we are in Seals of Fire, so I can have Seals of Fire in my Song of Flame because sometimes the Ogre will stagger so far that I cannot hit him with the snap if I have a snap or my Song of Flame. So I'm using Seals of Fire so I can hit him with my super even if he's too far after I stagger him very nicely with Mint Retrograde. So for Mint Retrograde, speaking about this weapon, I'm rocking Bait and Switch for the ease of use so I can proc this since we are going to switch to Eartide and Dragon Breath anyway. So the synergy between Dragon Breath here and Eunoia is very obvious. So Eunoia scorches things very greatly, Dragon Breath too. So this will allow ignitions to happen way more often, to auto load Dragon Breath faster, to get the damage buff faster, and Dragon Breath will be making fire sprites. Whenever you make the fire sprites and pick them up, you get restoration with Ember of Mercy, which is very nice. Keep in mind, fire sprites are also 10% grenade energy, so picking fire sprites will ease you getting healing grenade, so you can get restoration also with your healing grenades eventually. For the mod setup here, very straightforward. We are rocking here a super fart to enhance my super. I'm rocking 145 plus 20 from the super font for more Song of Flame damage. We have 2 grenade font, so my nade will go from 40 to 80 immunity. This will ease having a healing every time I need. So for the other stuff here, we have Dynamo. So using my Phoenix, a class ability energy that I will be using often anyway. Near targets will get me on my super faster. We have Harmonic Siphon to get orbs of power, getting multi-kills with the SMG. Reload SMG faster, and solar ammo regeneration. So my SMG gets me special ammo also faster. So whenever I pick the orbs that I make with Harmonic Siphon, I will get 2 armor charges with stack on stacks. Those 2 armor charges will last for longer with time dilation and will get me 20 super, 40 grenade, and I think 10 or 17% strand weapon surge to my pulse rifle. Picking the orbs of power also will give me 30 HP or such with recuperation, which is very nice. For the artifact here, we have Shoot Crush. So whenever I have Radiant from Fever and Chill, my grenade will recharge faster, and then whenever I have Radiant, I will deal slightly more damage with Radiant Shrapnel, and that's about it. For the other stuff here on the artifact is very much optional. For the stab distribution, I would recommend 100 class or higher, so you get overshield when using it. I would recommend 140 super or higher for more super damage. For the grenade, I would recommend around 70. I don't have 70, but the 2 fonts here will make up for it, so I can have restoration healing every time I need. For the melee, I would recommend 60 or lower, because you can get melee energy with Ember of Searing anyway, and it's not that important here in this setup. I would argue that the most important here is class and super, so maybe invest more in weapons with this setup, because all you need is just to a Phoenix dive every now and then you will have overshield and discords and everything in between. Invest in weapons more if you go this setup, less melee and more weapons if possible. So yeah, that's it basically for the video. Dim link to this will be in a pinned comment. You guys can just click copy and use similar setup if you want. Thanks so much for watching. Drop a like and comment to help out to algorithm. Subscribe for more. See you on my next one. Good luck farming, and I'm out.